So in addition to new Justice League footage, DC have been kind enough to release the first Wonder Woman trailer. So we're going to do what we always do here, break down the Easter eggs, references, and things potentially missed, including a change of weapons for Diana Prince, the hints towards how Steve Trevor ended up meeting her, and what kind of power set we should expect to see. And as always, be aware of potential spoilers, but hey, early days, this is all a guessing game. Like the game Guess Who, but with less Robert. You know him. If you wanted to ask about him in particular, you would say, hey, is your character a sad sack who wears rouge for some reason and whose mum still cuts his hair? Okay, interestingly, the opening shot of this trailer tells us quite a bit about how Steve Trevor got to Themyscira, Wonder Woman's island. He's wearing what appears to be a German medal, what was informally referred to as the Blue Max, but you know, in German, and a German pilot's uniform. Later in the trailer, we see him steal a Fokker and wreck a whole lot of others, presumably then escaping only to crash into the Aegean Sea. Okay, so we knew this movie took place during World War I, but now it's been confirmed that it's at least the year 1916, as the German soldiers are wearing steel-domed helmets. These were adopted at the beginning of that year, supplanting the helmets with the big metal spikes sticking out the top, presumably because in trench warfare, that's like having a tiny little flag that says, I'm about to pop my head up, please shoot me in the face. Etta Candy is introduced, Wonder Woman's best friend, played by the officers Lucy Davis. Traditionally, she's not from this era, but then again, neither is Steve Trevor. So these two are definitely dead now. Unless there's time travel or something, but I doubt we'll be getting any of that in this movie. I mean, they tried it in Batman v Superman and yeah, that was weird. Wasn't that weird? Wonder Woman also mentions that she was made by Zeus. This appears to be a kind of blend between her original origin, that her mother made her out of clay, and the New 52 version, that Zeus is her biological father. Though it will still be interesting to see whether she was raised thinking she was born of clay, for that then to turn out not to be true, like in the New 52 version. Here we see her at a party, then shortly after ditching the same blue dress she was wearing, possibly going after Danny Houston's character, who plays a German officer, as indicated by his Iron Cross. Though some have speculated that he's actually Ares, the god of war. Not that one. Not that one either. Yep, sure, that one, fine. But hey, he could very well be both, or neither. The possibilities are endless or limited when you stop to think about it. This version of Wonder Woman still looks like she can't fly, which is I guess why she takes Turkish Airlines. I know when I fly, I take Turkish Airlines because they fly to over 290 locations worldwide, like Gaziantep, Podgorica, and Chicago. Also, her use of a shield tells me that she's not bulletproof to the extent Superman is. Some versions of her, such as what we've seen in Injustice, are, but as is the norm, she can remain relatively uninjured from a heavy blow or blunt force trauma, but can still be pierced by bullets and bladed weapons. There was a rumor a while back that the Amazonians are actually descendants of Kryptonians, I guess those from the crashed scout ship, but I'd be very surprised if they decided to go down that route. But look, on the topic of Wonder Woman's weapons, it looks like she'll retain her lasso, as we see it in the modern day for Batman v Superman, but her sword and shield are of a completely different design. So it looks as if she'll either give them up at some point or lose them, along with Chris Pine. But hey, at least she has that photo or whatever. Of course, there's still a lot of stuff that we don't know. Like, who's this wearing the World War I era facial prosthesis? Or what are the details of Steve Trevor's squad? And will we see the rumored supernatural enemy? Because we don't really get much of anything supernatural at all. Though I'd imagine there'd be somebody otherworldly in this room, seeing as Wonder Woman goes for her weapon. But yeah, this certainly looks to be going the Captain America First Avenger kind of direction. Is there anything of note though that I've missed? If so, please feel free to leave that below, along with any other thoughts that you might have about this trailer, including what you think happens to Steve Trevor, or who ends up being Wonder Woman's main adversary. Wait a minute. Now, you know what? Actually, they look quite dissimilar. This was a waste of everyone's time. Also, if you're keen, I've done a Justice League trailer breakdown already. You can check that out if you want. And if you're a subscriber and you turn on notifications, you'll know when I finish up my Doctor Strange trailer breakdown video that I'll be working on after this, and another video on all the massive Marvel news that's come out. Also, this Monday on my podcast, The Weekly Planet, linked below, we'll be getting right into all the huge news from SDCC 2016. So feel free to come along if you like. It's linked below. I already said that, I know, but I want to stress that it is linked below. If you were to look below, it would be linked there. Thanks everyone. Take care.